Dull, dull, abysmally dull. A triumph, Dakin. The dullest of the lot.
Well, I got all the point.
I didn't say it was wrong, I said it was dull. Its sheer competence was staggering. Interest nil, oddity nil, singularity nowhere.
Actually, sir, I know tradition requires it of the eccentric schoolmaster, but do you mind not throwing the books? They tend to fall apart.
It's the way we've been taught, sir.
Mrs. Lintop discourages the dramatic, sir. This is history, not histrionics.
You've got crap handwriting, sir. I read Irwin as I ruined significant or what?
It's your eyesight that's bad, Timms, and we all know what that's caused by.
Is that a coded reference to the mythical dangers of self-abuse?
Possibly. It might even be a joke.
A joke, sir? Oh? A joke's going to be a feature, sir? We need to know as it affects our mindset.
Ooh. You don't object to our using the expression mindset, do you, sir? Mr. Hector doesn't care for it, sir. He says if he catches any of us using it, he'll kick our arses from bollocks to sundown. Sir.
At the time of the Reformation, there were 14 foreskins of Christ preserved, but it was thought that the Church of St. John Lateran in Rome had the authentic prepuce.
Don't think we're shocked by your mention of the word foreskin, sir.
No, sir. Some of us even have them.
Not Posner, though, sir, because he's, well, Jewish. It's one of several things he doesn't have. That's not racist, though, sir.
Isn't it?
Why, it's related, but not racist.
Actually, I've not got one either. Muslims don't.
Has anybody been to Rome? No? Well, you will be competing against boys and girls who have, and they will have been to Rome and Venice and Florence and Perugia, and they will doubtless have done courses on what they've seen there. So they will know when they come to do an essay like this on the church on the eve of the Reformation that some silly nonsense on the foreskins of Christ will come in handy, so that their essays, unlike yours, will not be dull. Oh, well, look, think board examiners. Think 60, think 160 papers, even more competent than the last, so that the 14 foreskins of Christ will come as a real ray of sunshine. Come the 14 foreskins of Christ, they'll think they've won the pools. Now, you should hate them.
Who?
Hate them because the boys and girls against whom you are to compete have been groomed like thoroughbreds for this one particular race. And put head to head with them on the evidence of these essays, you've none of you got a hope.
So why are we bothering?
I don't know. No, I don't know at all. You want it, I imagine, or your parents want it. The headmaster certainly wants it, but I wouldn't waste the money. Judging by these, there's no point. Go to Newcastle and be happy. Of course, there is another way.
Oh, how?
Cheat!
Possibly. And Dakin,
Sir?
don't take the piss. There isn't time.
What a wanker.
They all have to do it, don't they?
Do what?
Show you they're still in the game. Foreskins and stuff. Oh, sir, you devil.
Have a heart, he is only 5 minutes older than we are.
What happened with Hector? On the bike?
As per. Said I managed to get my bag down. You know, I think he thought he'd got me going. In fact, it was my Tudor Economic Documents, Volume 2.
Because I was late growing up, I am not included in this kind of conversation. I am not supposed to understand. Actually, they would be surprised how much I know about them and their bodies, and everything else.
Dakin's navel. I remember it was small and hard, like an unripe blackberry. Posner's navel was softer and more like that of the eponymous orange. Posner envied Dakin, his navel, and all the rest of him. That this envy might amount to love does not yet occur to Posner, as to date it has only caused him misery and dissatisfaction.
I wish sometimes he'd just go for it.
Posner?
Hector.
He does go for it, that's the trouble.
Yes, but in controlled conditions. Not on the fucking bike, I'm terrified.
Of the sex?
No. The next roundabout. Roger's having sex, apparently.
Only on Fridays. I need the weekend free for rugger and golf. Nobody thinks that I have a hope in this exam. Fuck 'em.
Currently I'm seeing Fiona, the headmaster's secretary. Not that he knows. We haven't done it yet, but when we do, I'm hoping that one of the times will be on his study floor.
Shit.
Well, it's like the headmaster says, one should have targets.